Hello everyone. Today I'm at McGinley's Peugeot, Land Rover, Volvo and Mazda and Letterkenny, County Donegal. All additional information about this dealership will be mentioned in the description box below. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you a full in-depth tour of this all-new 2011 Peugeot RCZ. In this review I'm going to be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain how all the features work. We'll also start up, look at the engine, go over the performance data and take a look around the exterior. So let's begin. Has power folding mirrors. If I lock the car, they fold in by themselves. And unlock it, they come out. Frameless windows. Full leather door panel. For power windows and mirrors. Aluminium door handle. Also has an aluminium accent which goes along the bottom of the door sills. Full power seats with 2-person memory setting and heat settings. Let's power on the car. Has 107.1 miles on the clock. Clock in the center. Also has a full CD radio.
Huh? I'm committed. And
everything is displayed up on the screen.
Rory says, Paddy said we were talking about Rory.
We came over.
The way we're... As you know, that I don't follow that. Of your business electricity.
Power locks. Parking assist.
Titanium and Radio 25 after 12. This is the official radio station.
Minute should decide to stay, and our visa is a bit.
Very easy to use climate control. Just turn the dial to get it started. Different fan speeds. Different zones. Recycling. Heat settings for the passenger side. And the same thing for the driver's side. And to turn off the climate control, you just turn this wheel until all the lights go out. It has a 6-speed manual transmission. To engage reverse, you just pull up on this little lever here, over to the left and up. The wee diagram comes up. Leather handbrake. This car does have a full leather interior. Parts of the center console. All through the dash and the door panels. It's also stitched with this very nice cream colour. Can even be found on the steering wheel. And it also has full leather bucket seats, which are very comfortable and sportive. Peugeot emblem. These have black stitching. glove box. Volt power outlet, leather armrest, small storage area. In here is an auxiliary input and a USB port. There's a cup holder. It also has this hydraulic spoiler, so if I hold in the switch, the spoiler comes up and it also goes down. Let's turn on the headlights, as well as the fog lights and the hazards. The car does have cruise control. Open up the rear spoiler. Also, if I push down on the power mirrors, they fold in. Press it again to fold them out. Full electric windows. And take a look around the exterior. Aluminium sport pedals. The RCZ does have this very unique aluminium arch, and I think it looks really nice in this car. Very nice and unique touch. Rear quarter windows. Rear window itself is fully tinted. Also has a black roof with this kind of groove or dip in the center. Fuel filler cap. 18-inch alloy wheels on Continental tires. LED indicators and brake lights. Also has rear parking sensors. Polished exhaust tips. Hydraulic spoiler itself. An LED third brake light. To release the boot, the buttons are just underneath the license plate. Push them. Very surprisingly, for a little sports coupe, it does have quite a good bit of cargo space back here. Usually cars of this type kind of have very little boot space, but this one's an exception. Bonnet release is on the passenger side. The engine in the RCZ is a 2-litre diesel. It uses 163 brake horsepower, has 16 valves. Goes on to a top speed of 137 miles per hour. I can average about 53 miles to the gallon. There is a 1.6 and 2-litre petrol engine you can get for it as well. grille, as well as front parking sensors. Very good legroom in this car. Headroom is not the best, if I'm honest. There's a reason, if you haven't noticed, why I do have this this passenger seat slid all the way forward, as you can see, and that is so you can get into the back seats. You just pull up this lever, and it folds. Apparently though, the back seats in this car were really an afterthought, because I couldn't be any more cramped back here. There is very little leg room. I've actually have to duck my head because it's hitting the rear window. Back seats in this car, definitely not a good idea. It is very, very cramped. You'd only really sit back here if you're desperate for a lift. Personally, I think with sports cars like this, if the back seats are going to be very cramped, just don't bother putting them in at all. And it is a bit disappointing, I have to say. And getting out is actually that bit harder. I'll just leave the camera here for a sec. It's very cramped. Okay. Up the windows, as well as the hydraulic spoiler. Turn off the lights and the hazards. So let's see how the Peugeot sounds. Rev limiter of about 2,500 RPM. Very smooth, leather wrapped steering wheel. It is a sports steering wheel. Got the flat bottom, the RCZ badging, as well as the sporty thumb grips, black stitching. So a few things I'd like to say about the RCZ. To begin with, Peugeot, as many of you know, mainly specialise in making front wheel drive, hatchback and kind of people carriers. Those are really the type of vehicles they make. Sport isn't really something you think of when you think of Peugeot. But I think this RCZ, this little two-door coupe, it's definitely a success. I really like this car. I'm probably the only one who thinks this, but I think if you look at it from a certain angle, it looks a little like an Audi R8, maybe an Audi TT. I don't know, it's probably just the shape of it and the hydraulic spoiler. It just kind of reminds me of one of them Audis. Don't know why. A lot of people disagree. That's grand, I can understand why. It is a very good little car. In the front, plenty of legroom. Headroom, not so good, you know what I mean. I'm about 5 foot, and it's not the best headroom if I'm honest. As you saw in the back seat, very bad. There's no other way of saying it. I can't think of anybody who could fit back there. There's no legroom. Your head is touching the window practically. Back seats, not a good idea. I think Peugeot should have definitely left them out, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. It does have this very cool hydraulic spoiler, as you've seen throughout the review, and it's just a very good little car all around. It's covered in leather, loads of leather everywhere. It has chrome around the air vents and the speedo, and it's just a brilliant looking car. It's very well equipped as well with CD radio, climate control, cruise control setting down here under the steering wheel, and it does have very good boot space as well, so it's shaping up to be a brilliant little car. Hopefully I'll get some crash test footage of this, and I'll have my safety readings at the beginning of the video as well. So let's finish up. As you can see what I mean about the chrome. Go around all the dials. Let's power off the car. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full in-depth tour of the 2011 Peugeot RCZ. Remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned, we have plenty more videos to come. Thanks everyone.